They're immortal, and many of them have been around for centuries. So why aren't they all billionaires? Why have so many of them been stuck in the middle class for thousands of years? It's kind of pathetic, really. In this video, I give you 4 reasons for why most vampires aren't billionaires and probably never will be. Hint, they're some of the same reasons that your ancestors didn't set you up to be a billionaire. Coming up. Hey, if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Dr. Brad Klontz. Thanks for watching. Now let's get into it. So why aren't all vampires billionaires? Here are my top 4 reasons. Stick around for reason number 3 because it involves some money magic you definitely want to hear. Reason number 1, they're a bunch of hedonists. They're not thinking about the future. They want pleasure now. They don't want to delay gratification. I mean, none of us really do. Instead, they're very much focused on maximizing their pleasure in this moment. When a vampire sees an exposed neck, they pounce. I want it all. I want it now. More, more, more. It's impossible to save money without delaying some gratification right now in service of the future. It's actually quite easy to save for the future if you take some time now to set up some automatic savings. So for example, automate some money going from your paycheck into your 401k, or set up a monthly deposit from your checking account to your savings account. Just automate the process, and before you know it, your wealth will grow. For a video on 7 steps to help you achieve your financial goals, check out this video here. Reason number 2, most vampires aren't billionaires. They can't think for themselves. Vampires are basically bats, and bats are swarm creatures. They don't think for themselves. So when one decides to invest in something over here, they all follow. When one decides to sell, they all panic and sell. It's totally ridiculous. And unfortunately, this is a habit that vampires share with most of us mortals. Chasing the market ups and downs, we're wired to do it. We're tempted to do it. And it's totally self-destructive. Reason number 3, they don't understand the power of compound interest. Well, as a matter of fact, most of us don't understand it either. It's the fact that if, for example, you saved $100 now at 10% annual interest, at the end of a year, you'll have $110. Pretty simple, right? But at 10% interest in year 2, that $110 becomes $121. So you made $11 in year 2 because you got an extra dollars of interest on that $10 interest from the year before. Over time, this process leads to massive growth. It's like a big snowball rolling down a hill, picking up snow, picking up speed. You just give it a little push, and then you sit back and watch your net worth grow. You don't really need to worry about the math, but if you're interested, check out some of the financial calculators I've linked to below. It's pretty fun to play with. Just remember this, that compound interest is basically money magic. So, if your ancestor or any vampire worth their salt had invested $100 at 10% annual interest, let's say 170 years ago, so about 1850, and did nothing else, then that vampire or you and your family would be billionaires. You'd have $1,088,319,665.82 to be exact. Well, thanks for nothing, great Grandpa Klontz. Reason number 4, most vampires aren't billionaires. They love outward displays of wealth. They're vain. They want everyone else to see them as beautiful, as powerful, as superior. So they're obsessed with buying the best clothes, the fanciest cars, and the most expensive castle. When you're so obsessed with how other people see you, you're very vulnerable to overspending, getting into financial trouble, and self-sabotage. This obsession with outward displays of wealth is just another reason why most vampires are poor and probably always will be poor. So take this opportunity right now to change your family's financial legacy. Start investing not just for yourself and your children, but your great-grandchildren. It's pretty easy. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like it, please subscribe and click the bell. I'll see you next time.